Aurora's mayor and police department are defending their response to an apparent DUI crash.
They aren't denying a driver might have been drunk. They'll admit it took them a long time to arrive on scene, and they will freely tell you they had bigger fish to fry.
Denver 7's Jacqueline Allen wanted to know more, and today asked police where their priorities lie.
The wheel's about to fall off, the rim's cracked out here.
Before this crash, Nestor Guillen has always backed the blue in Aurora.
Whenever you have an emergency, you call 911, you're depending on those guys to come, no matter what.
He was depending on Aurora police to come this weekend after he says a drunk driver caused this crash.
He had a 12-pack of Corona, maybe 2 of them. He's tossing out empty beer bottles and cans.
He had open containers in his car.
Yeah.
He has the photos to back it up. But instead of a rapid police response, Nestor waited and waited and waited. 2 hours before finally just exchanging information and going home.
How long did it take for officers to respond?
Sure, it took about 2 hours from the time the call came in to the officers actually having the ability to respond to the call.
Aurora police say they were fully staffed and knew about the reported drunk driving, but blamed the delayed response on a surge in higher priority calls at that time in that district.
Some of those involved robbery with a weapon, an assault with injuries, a domestic violence call, another fight call. Those are 4 priority 1 examples that came in that hour alone.
Aurora Mayor Mike Kaufman also defending the decision.
Should it take police 2 hours to get to a potential drunk driving accident?
Well, I think that the fact that there were not injuries, the fact that information was exchanged, I mean, certainly drunk driving is a big issue. It's unfortunate that we can't be everywhere at once when there's a surge in calls that are priority calls, but that's the reality that we're confronted with.
We have city officials coming out and saying, it's okay, they were just too busy. It is clearly not okay.
Aurora community activist Candace Bailey says the Aurora Police Department has come under scrutiny lately for a reason.
The police are not showing up in District 1, in District 2. If they are not showing up, of course our crime rate continues to increase because they are not doing their job.
I'm here all the time in the world to sober up, of course.
When APD did finally arrive on scene, they didn't even check the suspect's license before leaving. Nestor, relieved his daughter wasn't in the car with him, says now he understands calls for reform.
So I am looking to move for sure. I don't even want to stay here. Something needs to change.
In Aurora, Jacqueline Allen, Denver 7.